I'm being joined by my colleague Maha Siddiqui, who's been reporting them now from Washington. Maha's key meeting is also currently underway, the closed-door meeting. What all is on agenda? This particular leg of Prime Minister's visit is going to focus on, negotiations and hard diplomacy.
Well, this is more like a small, intimate dinner. However, both President Biden and Prime Minister Modi are accompanied by plus one. In this case, the plus ones are the National Security Advisors, Jake Sullivan on President Biden's side and Ajit Doval on Prime Minister Modi's side. This will be a dinner of the four people, an intimate dinner there, a small gathering. So we are expecting that since the NSAs are there, and this is just one can just imagine that if the NSAs are present, what is it that is likely to be discussed? Now, the NSAs are instrumental and crucial in what we've been talking about, Vedant, ISET initiative on critical and emerging technologies. Remember, the NSA, the United States NSA, Jake Sullivan was in India less than a week ago before Prime Minister left for the United States, and the thrust was on the industry coming together for technological partnership, and this is all under ISET. So we are expecting that in this dinner there will be some conversation around more technological partnership between the two sides, tech partnership. We are already expecting now that there will be some big announcement around Micron. This is with regards to manufacturing of semiconductors to make the semiconductor supply chain more resilient. But going forward, what else will ISET have under it? Artificial intelligence, quantum computing, space, all these are important aspects, and we can expect that since the NSAs are accompanying the two leaders there, that they will be talking about tech partnership between the two sides. Of course, security also falls under their ambit, and with the common threat of China, that aspect could also probably come up. But the details of this dinner will only be available later, and we are not even sure whether we will be given much insight into this dinner, because this is a private dinner as it's being called, officially called. The Prime Minister, though, was welcomed by both President Biden and First Lady Jill Biden, and there will be exchange of gifts as well between the two sides over here. From the Indian side, the Prime Minister is gifting President Biden something that will in fact be a reminder of the fact that he's 80 years old. So in Indian culture, any person who turns 80 has seen 1,000 full moons. So what is gifted to him will signify that. On the other side, the White House has in fact said that they will be gifting Prime Minister Modi an antique book, a wildlife photography book, as well as an antique camera. So we'll have to wait for any further details. At the moment, this is all that we know, that the Prime Minister went in for this private dinner, and this private dinner has only just about started.
Maha, why is tech such a big focus as far as these bilaterals are concerned? Of course, both sides have also talked about space cooperation, artificial intelligence, of course, as you rightly pointed out, and also investments in India by Micron Technology and other US companies. Why is tech such a big focus?
Tech is a big focus, Vedant, because again of the common threat of China. Especially if you look at semiconductors. During the COVID-19 pandemic, there was a supply chain disruption as far as semiconductors is concerned. Semiconductors is concentrated with a few companies across the globe, and the largest company is actually TSMC, which is in Taiwan. And because of the supply chain disruption during COVID-19, the automobile industry was badly hit. To reduce the dependence on both China and Taiwan in some sense on semiconductors, with Taiwan, of course, not in the bad sense, so to speak, but the fact that if it is largely concentrated in Taiwan, and Taiwan with the current situation we are seeing with China, there is always a concern that the disruption could emerge again. And that is why there is a thrust on semiconductors to start with under tech partnership, that these supply chain disruptions can be done away with. India As far as manufacturing, packaging is concerned, it is doable. The science behind it is also something that Indians can actually, with the kind of brains or the kind of education or STEM mindset that the Indian youngsters have, US is looking at tech as one of the important aspects where India can be brought into the picture. That is one of the crucial reasons why the tech partnership is something that both sides are laying stress on, and some of the outcomes and takeaways that we see from this visit of the Prime Minister is in fact going to be seen in the tech sector.